What's it feel like to win here?
Wise guy.
It's been a while.
We played well, and look, they're down a great player, so we caught a break there, but you still got to go out and play, and they've had a great record with and without Westbrook, so you know, it's a game we needed. I mean, we need everyone with the battle that we're in, and so you know, we did good things. We had to clean some things up at halftime with rebounding. We did, and you know, we had 4 good quarters, so it's a plus for us, and you know, we got to move on to tomorrow.
Can you talk about Sean's performance tonight? It seemed like he did pretty good tonight.
Yeah, I thought Marion and Ellis were the 2 key guys in the game for this reason. Marion's defense and timely scoring, shot making, and Ellis was sick tonight. You know, I don't think most guys would have played, but he wanted to play, and he wasn't himself in terms of scoring the ball, but he did a lot of good things, getting other guys involved. His quickness was in the game, and he made timely plays. So, you know, he's just he hadn't missed a game yet, and I think he's hell bent on playing 82 if he can. And it's just it means a lot to have him out there.
Rick, what to say about you guys that you can put up this kind of night offensively when Dirk doesn't light it up, and like I said, Monte didn't have his typical scoring performance?
You know, it's just one of these nights where our balance was big for us. We had a lot of guys contribute. We were able to get stops and rebounds. And you got a team really, I mean, in fairness, without 3 starters. So, you know, there's no Perkins, no Cephalosha, no Westbrook. So, you know, they're not at full strength, but they are a damn good team. So it's a quality win for us. You know, one of our goals is to not have to have Dirk have a monster night every night. You know, we want to have a certain balance to where, you know, he can play his 32 minutes, hopefully, or whatever it is, and be involved in a lot of things, but not necessarily have to put the team on his back scoring-wise.
Rick, talk about what you got from Vince tonight with the timely baskets and the 18 points.
Well, Vince was hot tonight. You know, we rode him in the 3rd and 4th quarter. You know, his shot making was, you know, probably put the game away for us. And he's, you know, he's one of those guys that has that rare ability to rise up over people from deep. And he had 2 or 3 big ones. And he was real solid on defense too. So, you know, collectively, you know, we did a lot of good things. And so, you know, now we move on to, you know, a really unusual segment of the schedule, and this is an opportunity, but it's going to be challenging too.
You got a guy like Brandon who can go up at the speed of going over, rising up, going over people and making plays like he makes, and not just the points, but rebounding that too. How big is that for spirits-wise?
Yeah, you know, I always say this, you know, all our centers are important. I thought Dallenberg gave us a lot of good stuff too. Blair was physical when he was in there, even though he didn't play a lot of minutes. And, you know, we know what Wright can do. And, you know, when we have the right guys out there, it enhances his abilities. So, you know, as we go forward, we'll keep mixing and matching it and trying to make it work. But we need all those guys.
Amen.